Congratulations on the acquittal of Disney Alison Moduke Disney. Congratulations. When the prosecutor could not find the evidence, which is a landmark decision, they could not find what you call a proof. The court of law operates strictly on the verification of evidence rather than media narrations or public assumption. Number three, you are innocent or you are proven guilty, and by that, the criminal prosecution requires an airtight link between an alleged action and the accuser. Okay? If you look at it from another angle, let's look at it from the angle of what you call lesson for the law, for the law enforcement and prosecutor. We are going to be thinking about how we're going to do this in the future. They need to start securing concrete data before accusing anybody. They need what you call the circumstantial evidence before they can do anything. And not only that, they should avoid what you call a long-term delay. You understand what I'm saying now? And they should know that the law protects what you call the civil servant who are being accused of taking bribe because of the fact that they think that he's taking bribe because he's an officer when he's close to the proximity of the case, when actually she's not taking bribe. Let me quickly say that you may not have known this. She did say that there is enough blame to go through. And she's laying the blame on herself and the prosecutor and as a defendant. She said that. And I'm very glad she knew that she's not a girls' brigade. You understand what I'm saying now? I have no doubt in my mind that she has that mentality of, let me go get the first share of national cake, which is what got her into where she got to. Even though she had what you call a leg up, because she was an in-law to Jonathan and stuff like that. Okay? Let's take that back. She did make a pronouncement, and that pronouncement was very, very powerful. That's the one I'm going to take up today to define her and saying that she said, God is not man. I don't think anybody in the whole wide world has ever made such a statement. And what she said, the Christendom or the Islamic dom will take it literally and say that the omnipotent or omnipresence or omniscience is devoid of the truth, and that the omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscience, God or Allah speaks for the truth. I'm not taking it that way. I think that's the service. And I'm taking it directly from the point that I am saying that I have written a book, and the book I've written is God to Goddess, in which I believe that God, the women were the God. And this is going to be one of the most powerful videos that I've ever made. It's not going to anger anybody because what he's saying is directly that did have her position where we could say that she was a goddess. You understand what I'm saying now? And I'm going to continue to take that position. I'm not going to ever relent on my laurel on that God is So going forward, in my God to Goddess theory, I will continue to say that God is a woman. It's not a man. And for those women who, for one reason or the other, are pushing their daughters to pipe low so that they can fall into what you call the rank and file, I want to tell them that there is some stupidity in their mindset. And I am worried about the fact that in as much as we know that there's going to be the future of women are very, very bright. It's going to take a little while if we continue to have these mothers, sisters, daughters holding the ground for their siblings to be able to get to the next level. So 23470-336-27981 is the number. You can get this book that I just told you I got to Goddess. It's on Amazon. And I am quickly brought out a little bit of a free version that you can go download on Selar, SELAR.com, and you can put / and put what you call 1Q19081LN7. If you put all those in there, put it in your browser, and it will just automatically bring the page up. It's zero money. You'll be able to know whether you would like to buy it by just reading the snippet into it. The snippet means that you are dealing with what you call the hook of the book. Let me wind things down there when it gets to a little bit above 8 minutes, and I'm going to backtrack. But today's video is giving credit to people like Aisha Yesufu, the two Natasha, whether from the one in the house in Benin, Edo State, or the one in from Kogi, Kamala Harris, Oprah Winfrey, and Michelle Obama, Hillary Clinton. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. But my love will continue to go for those people who are trying to see whether they can kick out somebody like Donald Trump, who a couple of days ago in the 7G said that the Prime Minister of Bologna was begging him to take picture with him. What he has successfully done there is misogynistic. He hates women and he wants to destroy that woman because he was thinking that the woman should have made him feel wanted as a man sexually, and when Italy held their ground by denying Americans landing in their sea and stuff like that, they got really mad. And when he was in the meeting there, all the discussion he was having with her were too business-like that he wanted to make sure he destroyed her. It's 23470-337-981. Give me some like, give me some share, give me some, some subscription so that we can get this thing going. All I am doing here, you guys are making me more mad. You're making me more pissed off because you guys are not ready to keep this country to become better than any other countries in the world. Let me round this talk by saying that, for example, if you have been out there and you've been listening to Peter Obi and he has not made a difference in your life to the present tomorrow, he's not even the president now. Just for what he said, how he's saying it, when he's saying it, where he's saying it. Like, for example, he made a video with somebody interviewing him in his own small little house in Onitsha, where he was making coffee for the person who was the visiting journalist. And what did I walk away from it? I walked away from it thinking that this guy is changing life. And what he's planning to do with the 4 years that he said he's having, he's going to be able to change Nigeria. And that's what we need. We don't need Asiwaju, the crook, who is out there. He doesn't know how to add a word or two words. He's the same thing like Trump. These are all daughter heads, little daughter heads. I regret to say that. I'm not saying it to discredit him. I love him. I think he's a great man, but he's not ready to make Nigeria work during our lifetime. Thank you.